I'm Eric D'Amato.
I am Matt.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers.
I'm on this show?
Yeah, I know! They forgot.
I mean...
You forgot.
I'm the video game guy. But yeah, what's up?
You're the angry
video game. I've never gone to since Halloween. And I've not figured out why yet.
You're the emotionally neutral video game nerd.
Mindbreakers.
Oh, it is the last Mindbreakers for 2019.
Shit. I want a good one. I assume.
Oh, it's good and it's also terrible, depending on your definitions of both.
That's
words.
my kind of thing.
We are doing, and this has a long name, so I need to pull it up because
Dear God.
It's one of those titles with too many words.
I don't know how I feel about this.
2019 after the fall of New York.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I understand. I require information, though.
Well,
What the fuck?
it's from 1983.
Of course it is.
It's obviously a ripoff of Escape from New York, my favorite movie of all time.
This fucking one screenshot I'm looking at is so good. I can't wait.
After a nuclear war, society breaks down into two groups. The evil Uraks. Okay, already you're losing me with your made-up words. And the Rebel Federation.
Federation makes sense.
A mercenary named Parseval. Parseval. Like the boring kid in Ready Player One. Is hired by the Federation to infiltrate New York City, which is controlled by the Uraks, to rescue the only fertile woman left on Earth.
Huh?
This also sounds like it has the same plot as American Cyborg Steel Warrior.
Oh, what the fuck? I can't wait.
It's got, I think it's got a solid 3. 5.6?
Yeah, it's got a 5.
That's good for the shit we watch.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's see if I missed this or not.
Since the nuclear holocaust, 20 years have passed. The leader of the Urak monarchy, the powerful Euro-Afro-Asian unity who pressed the fatal button, claims to have won the conflict. But planet Earth has been reduced to a garbage-strewn radioactive desert, inhabited by humans devoid of all hope for a future.
That thing back there was a cyborg, half man, half robot.
I don't have time to jaw with anyone who won't identify himself.
Well,
Yep.
this was Escape from New York meets Planet of the Apes meets Mad Max meets a little bit of Flash Gordon.
Yep.
And I don't know what it was trying to do, but I don't think it did what it was trying to do.
It was fucking all over the place. Oh my god. Like, the movie fucking start with the race shit.
Well, no, the movie starts with the nuclear war destroyed the people, and now no one can have children. And then the evil Uraks, who are kidnapping humans so they can do science to find a way to fix the world. So I'm like, right off the bat, so the bad guys are in the right.
They're trying to fix what we fucked. Alright,
and they send out mercs to go capture and kill people in the bombed out, nuked out New York City. It's like, well, they're in a terrible irradiated melting shape, so they're gonna die anyway.
so this fucking... I had the trumpet man.
Yeah, he was there.
Fuck.
With the awkward long shot of the Twin Tower, the World Trade Center having survived the nuclear holocaust.
Yeah.
Always
Healthy reminder.
Yeah.
Oof.
The only post-apocalyptic scene I've ever seen in New York that doesn't have the World Trade Center, Sonic the Motion Picture.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked. You know what that
up.
tells you? Sega knew.
Sega knew.
Because 9/11 was an inside job, but not from the U.S. government. By Sega.
It was Sega.
God damn you, Sega. What the fuck is a Sonic?
No one knows anymore, man. No one knows.
So, they kill the people, and that's about it. The guards have, like, crossbow guns.
Shoot lasers or something?
That shoot lasers. I don't know why they have crossbows on them.
Oh, man.
And fencing helmets. Oh, no, they're Aikido helmets.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
I know, technically, Aikido is fencing, but... And then we meet Parzival, who's in a car with his jacket made of chainmail.
Only the sleeves, though.
Only the sleeves are chainmail. Jousting against a car full of 3 people. And it looks like he's dead, but he's not really dead, and he wins.
Yeah. Fuck, this movie was riveting.
This movie was more engaging than I was expecting. From just another Escape from New York clone.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's got some things, like, everything seems to be made.
And then we meet this fucking... because he's doing a race in Nevada...
I forgot this whole thing takes place in America.
With a fucking guy with a hat that's half a top hat and half another hat. And then he wins a prize from a fucking creepy clown with a giant eyeball on his head.
Yeah, shout outs to the actor who played that thing, but no.
And he wins gold.
And
a license to kill and a woman. And then he finds some people barfing green...
radioactive
basically
waste.
Barfing Nickelodeon gack. Because they drank irradiated water and then into the lead belly perk.
Yeah.
So he kills them, and she's like, why you do that? So, well, they're going to die anyway. Anyway, here's the money and the freedom thing. Go do your own thing. I don't want you.
That's the only time we see that character.
Yep. Good, because he was not a good actor. Or at least the dub actor for her was not good.
Oh my god.
Because, of course, this was an Italian movie.
Classic.
Mm.
He's riding down the road. Helicopter flies by. They won't identify themselves.
Stun guns him.
And
then they take him to Alaska, which is the set of it's a Doctor Who set. And he's given his mission, which is to go into New York without his gun and get the last the last fertile woman left. Just like American Cyborg Steel Warrior, by the way. I can't believe I watched 2 bootleg-ass post-apocalyptic movies about fighting the last fertile woman on Earth. Remember when they finally made a good version of this story and it was called Children of Men?
That's the movie. That movie has been bugging me the entire way through because I couldn't remember the name of it.
And remember when I once got it mixed up with No Country for Old Men? And then Javier Bardem came up to me and asked, what's the most you've ever lost in a coin toss?
It's a pretty good movie.
It is a really good movie.
Not this one, though.
It was just interesting. It was fun.
Absolutely.
And then it had its climax and kept going.
More than once.
And his reward will be he gets to get on the rocket ship.
That's going to another planet that's fertile, I guess.
Yeah, in Alpha Centauri.
The dude sends like 2 guys with him. One dude who has a fucking...
One who, it's like, I know he's not Robert De Niro, but you can't convince me he's not Robert De Niro.
So, like, clamp on his hands.
But apparently there used to be cyborgs, but they went bad for some reason.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe play Mighty Number 9. It might explain it.
I've played it twice, and no. No.
Maybe when Red Ash comes out, that'll explain it.
I will say it right here, right now. If Red Ash ever, fucking ever becomes a thing, I will talk about it for 40 minutes.
But one thing I'll say about Mighty Number 9, it's better than nothing.
It's something. It's better than nothing. Oh, bless you, Inafune. You fucking idiot. Fucking movie you talking about again? Alright,
Remember he's not Inafune, but remember when Kojima bandaged his face up and pretended to be another person?
Yes.
And no one believed it.
Yeah. That man did a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, like Death Stranding.
Oh, I've been playing that.
It's a game which is really... You plan, like, this is why your tours need someone to just say no. Sometimes.
It's something, alright. It's something.
So, they're going along.
Yeah.
With the guy... And there's the other guy called Ratchet. Clank is not included.
Yeah, no Clank.
And he has bolas in a bracelet. And he's super, super effective with these fucking things.
Never misses.
He's the best. So they go off.
They break into New York.
But the thing is, that no one says anything about, like, flying him there or flying to the outskirts. So effectively, they drive from Alaska to New York on motorcycles. And then they meet the trumpet guy, and they go into New York. And this is really when you start to realize that, because we see the Uraks are doing some science, like, you can do your post-apocalyptic wasteland movie, or you can do your grimdark tyrannical future with mega science movie, but you can't have these two things together, because I know about nukes, I know about nuclear radiation. Electricity no work no more.
But they have a lot.
Maybe you can get steam power running?
Sure.
Or coal power running? But apparently all the power... Like, it's not just, we have a light bulb. Like, no, we have a science facility.
Like cyber computer... Like,
we have spaceship.
Fucking laser guns. They have everything.
This movie is remarkably similar to the script I wrote when I was a fucking teenager for Escape from New York 3, by the way.
You still have that?
What?
You still have that?
Of course not.
That
computer died years ago.
Oh, that's fair.
So they go in, and then they go to the sewers and meet mutants who are stabbing rats.
Yeah. This whole movie was, I don't know. And then they find, like, this short guy trying
They think he's a child, and like, hey, it's a kid.
They find
oh no, he's a midget. Kill him, though. They bring bad luck.
And then, like, the main character, whose name I generally don't remember.
Parzival.
That's it. He just jumps in and is like, hey, it's not his fault that he's short.
and so they all get captured. These heroes suck. I get them getting captured by the, like, scientifically advanced Uraks.
Sure.
But you got captured by fucking sewer hobos. You're not really the best team. The sewer hobos caught them.
And all they had was, like, what, a whip and, like, fucking...
A bullwhip and needles. They call themselves the Needle People.
Oh my god.
Is what I picked up in one scene.
Sure.
The Needle People.
You take them back to their camp. They start counting all the rats.
Blonde chick, I think, is the girl who's fertile, but it's also not clear.
Again, I don't really know. Shenanigans happen.
They get all captured by Uraks.
Yeah.
They torture De Niro. And then they send the hot chick to interrogate Parzival.
And it almost...
And he tells her everything immediately. Just immediately.
No persuasion was needed.
And he's not even lying about. Like, points out the chick who's.
Yeah.
And they run the tests, and she is fertile. But for some reason, black-haired, sexy lady won't accept this.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, while they're interrogating.
Yeah, Robert De Niro stabs the villain, but not really the villain, because this guy has no bearing on anything, in the face with his claw.
As in, no duh, what else did you think was going to happen when you let him carry that in?
He has this, fucking robo hand, this clamp claw. You'd assume you could just, screw this off and put it and, keep it at your desk.
But they let him keep it, I guess.
It says that all the cyborgs are dead.
Yep.
It needs to define its terms as what it means by cyborg, because this guy has a robo hand. In my book, that makes him a cyborg.
The only thing they ever say anything about cyborgs is the really bad lady in the beginning, where she goes, they're half human and half robot. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So, then they all escape?
Except for De Niro, because he gets fucking shot.
Yeah.
After standing his ground, which looked like the climactic ending.
Yeah, I was like, okay, they got out. We done? That was because they had a giant battle.
Yeah.
And then they go into the sewers.
Because the short person saved them.
An entire clan of midgets living under the UN.
Yep.
Which really goes nowhere.
No. It's just so
and
Shorty
so
gets his name.
They go to a weirdly painted area.
Oh, fuck.
And then a fucking trapeze artist attacks them.
And then the other...
Then the Ureks come in.
Yeah.
And then the fucking gypsy circus monkey men attack them.
I swear to God, this movie was like a 3-part miniseries put together. Fuck.
This would have been good as as a TV. You know what this would have been good as? Video game.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this would be, or a level in Fallout, a mission in Fallout.
Yeah. That just takes you an hour and 40 minutes to do. Sure. I agree.
They dine with the monkey men. One of the monkey men wants to fuck the hot blonde chick, but then Parsifal kicks his ass in honorable combat, so he gets to fuck blonde chick, and he does.
He does.
And then they're going off to find the actual fertile woman.
Yeah.
Who they find.
Yeah. Really easily.
And she's in a Sleeping Beauty casket?
Yep.
And the only way out's the Lincoln Tunnel. So they have to go armor up a car?
Yep. So
they do.
They're going to a junkyard or whatever.
But it just doesn't flow like a movie.
No.
This flows like objectives.
Yeah.
In a fucking Fallout mission. Okay, we got the thing. Now we got to get this to put on the thing. Then we can take the thing. They crash through the walls. They take Caveman. His name's Big Ape.
Sure.
They take him with them. He dies by lasers.
He dies by lasers.
Apparently there are landmines in the tunnels, but they're terrible.
Because
they're not just that you can see them; they glow.
Yeah. There was that one scene though when fucking Big Ape gets shot.
Yeah.
So then he gets really mad in a fit of rage, throws his scimitar,
and decapitates
5 people in a row.
I think at that I was just, fuck it, I'm done.
At that point you just kind of accept it. You're like, okay, yeah.
Why am I questioning this?
And then he gets
melted. He's a skeleton.
Yeah.
And then they're in the desert,
driving off.
My question: Manhattan's an island?
Yeah.
How the fuck did they get off the island?
Don't worry about it. Okay. You just don't worry about it. That's all. The dude who got his eyes taken out.
Gets his eyes back.
Yeah.
And the girl and's like, well, but you said that you'd bring them here before the sun, but before my new eyes saw the light of day. And so she shoots him. Like, you're inside, dude.
You didn't see the light.
There's no windows in here. And then their storyline goes nowhere because the Federation just bombs their headquarters.
Yeah, they're driving off into the distance and all you hear is...
I guess that story's over. Okay. And so it's like, hey,
up.
and then he said to Ratchet, it's like, hey, that the sonic disruptor didn't affect you. You're a cyborg. So he immediately tries to murder him. Like, he stabs Hot Chick.
Yep.
And then gets like a battle fight with
the cyborg
with Parzival, guy. And then Parzival beats the robot with a chain.
And then like the Ratchet gets on top of him, smacks his head with a rock. Classic.
And you see like his robo eye under his eye patch and bits of his robo brain. And then Parzival gets in the car, brings the fertile woman back to the base, and he's going into space with her, and it's like, why was there a cyborg in my group? It's like, because they're completely dependable. They're completely trustworthy. Fucker immediately tried to kill me.
Yeah.
For like, I didn't even threaten him. I just said, I know you're a cyborg.
Yeah, then what is the fucking burger mode?
Immediately.
Immediately. No questions about it. That's it. Like,
and then the captain, the president, is dying of something.
Yeah.
He's dying of plot.
He's got 3 months to live. Or some shit.
So Parzival gets his seat on the spaceship. So they don't even screw the hero out of his reward. And then the girl wakes up and sees Parzival, and we get a shot of her face, and then the movie's over.
Yeah.
And then it plays the trailer.
I don't know if it's the full trailer. It just seems like it ends.
Well, we were watching it in super speed.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, they play the same trailer that I showed you, with the audience at the beginning of this. And then we're done.
That was the movie.
That was the fucking movie. This is a weird film. I'm not okay with it.
It was just, what the fuck, the entire way through.
Whole way through.
Like, good lord. 2019, huh? What a fucking year it is.
Yeah, this has been a weird ass year.
Yeah.
Surprise. This is not as good as my favorite movie of all time, Escape from New York.
It's not?
No.
Damn, I thought it was that close. You know, like a little bit there. Fuck. It is entertaining in some areas.
Yeah.
The props are cool because it looks like they built it all because I assume it, like you said, it's an Italian movie, so they probably filmed it in Italy somewhere. So they had to build America.
Well, they already basically did.
I guess you're right. Yeah, no, you're right.
Them and the Irish.
Some of the effects are cool.
And slaves. Lots of slaves.
Lots. They had to, you know? It's the times. Fuck. You know, I'm honestly amazed slaves weren't a thing in this movie.
Yeah, it's still, the bad guys were in the right the whole time.
Yeah.
Because the good guys are, no, fuck Earth, we're out. And the bad guys are like, no, but no, we fix Earth.
Yeah, look, we're not even going to harm the human. We're just going to take her eggs and make 500 of them.
Yeah.
Rinse, repeat.
It was strange.
This was if it had ended like maybe 25 minutes.
This was almost 2 hours.
Yeah, it shouldn't have felt like that.
At least don't do that. At least end at a good ending place.
Yeah.
Not when you ended, which was not a good ending place.
Just a fucking close up of some girl who we known for 10 minutes.
The daughter of the professor, who was not a character because he died immediately. He was dead upon meeting him.
Yep.
It was not a good movie.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. God bless.
This is the last video. Well, technically, the next Mindbreakers. Yeah. Next Mindbreakers is in 2020.
Yep.
This is coming out after our Christmas special.
Oh boy.
Next up, we got we're finishing a Mindbreaker series
Oh shit!
about genetic freaks.
It's a common thing.
This one's gonna have a mech suit in it.
Oh shit! That's different.
So, what do you give this movie?
I don't know. What are those things that came out of his fucking wrist again? Out of Ratchet's wrist?
I'm assuming they're bolas.
Yeah, three bolas out of 7. I don't know why 7.
I'm giving it a 5-head decapitation with Big Ape's big scimitar.
Literally the best scene in the
Oh,
movie.
there's a scene that pisses me off in this, and it's
It's
minor
scimitar?
as hell. It's because Big Ape has a scimitar, and he has a sheath for the scimitar on his back. But upon fighting with the scimitar, he sheaths it in his belt and just leaves the scabbard empty. I'm like,
But why?
It's like when I buy G.I. Joes as a kid, and like there's Gung Ho, and Gung Ho has a sculpted holster on his leg.
Right.
And you can put something in the holster because it's a reused leg from another toy.
Okay.
But his only weapon is that fucking grenade launcher gun from Terminator 2. So I'm like, why can I put a gun in here if there's no gun I can put in here? Gung Ho.
Explain.
Or with one of the Storm Shadows, it had the Cobra Trooper leg. It had Cobra Trooper legs.
Okay.
And on the Cobra Trooper legs are 2 little hooks, and you can put a dagger in. They come with a dagger.
Yeah.
It's a combat knife. And they were on Storm Shadow, but Storm Shadow did not have a combat knife. Like, what are these hooks for? This bugs me more than it should.
And that's the whole movie, really.
Yeah.
It bugs us more than it should.
It's also playing with G.I. Joes.
Yeah. For far too long.
Yep.
It really wasn't good.
Wasn't bad.
It's not bad, but like...
We've seen worse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This wasn't you can take my life with stuffed birds, but you can never take my immortal soul.
Still think about that.
This wasn't Creepazoids. Creepazoids.
Oh, it certainly wasn't. This movie I could see.
It wasn't the movie I made you watch and then we never did anything with.
Which one? Video Dead?
Video Dead.
So I was also thinking we watched the first 20 minutes of that other movie. Still scars me to this day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We'll get to that movie one of these days as a special. And we're going to need the crew for that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not watching that one alone with you again. Holy fuck, we needed others. I can't wait for that.
Have a good New Year.
Yes.
I mean,
Happy 2020.
I'll have fucking Let's Play videos coming up before that. Look forward to also, sometime early January, maybe the 1st or the 2nd, a State of the Narwhal address that I'm making, which it's going to tell you pretty much every game I have planned for that year.
Okay.
Because it's all ready to go. I'm not going to tell you what Mindbreakers are going to be. That's always going to be a surprise.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you about some new projects that we have coming in the new year.
Ooh.
So, it's a bit early for this, but Mayo should hold acquaintance be forgot and never come to mind.
That's as far as I know.
Na 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 and old lang syne.
I thought you were gonna burst into Charlie Brown like singing at the end.
I've never given much of a shit about New Year's.
Yeah, it's fair. But seriously though, happy 2020, y'all.
I hope it's better than 2019 was.
Yeah.
Thought it was a good year for my channel. I hit 200.
Yeah, pretty good year for mine too. Can't complain.
We fought a scissor man.
Fought a scissor man. Still feel that. And I feel bad. But here we are.
Yeah. See you next time, guys.
Happy New Year.
Ciao.
Ciao.